Okay. So here's our agenda. So yeah, you can just read it. So ISEC, uh, since its founding in 1948, it has become the world's largest youth-run organization, and it has a mission of fostering um, cultural understanding, peace, and cooperation. We believe that the youth today should expand their network, develop their leadership skills, and also to have a global perspective. And that's why ISEC is created for. Because ISEC is an international platform for young leaders, for the youth, to explore and develop their leadership potentials. And that is also the reason why ISEC is existing in the University of Santo Tomas. ISEC wants to expand its reach in the university so as to develop all these Tomasians, and these Tomasians will contribute to the 2015 vision of developing every young person in the world. So, next please. Next please. So as for its second year in UST, we were able to empower more than 100 of student leaders in our university. We empowered them to become better and to actually create impact to their immediate communities. We pride ourselves in the national initiatives of the MC, and for this term, we were able to deliver ISEC experiences not to just only our current stakeholders, but also to our exchange participants coming from both of our OGX and ICX, and to our enablers, especially to the youth. So these milestones are achieved, of course, next slide please, because of our united effort in the continuing of the operation of our local committee. And of course, what's more important is the value or how our executive treat us. They foster this attitude of, their kind of leadership is very fit to the culture of UST, very approachable, and you can just mingle with us anytime. So with its existence for 2 years, of course, there are still more rooms to grow, and there are more opportunities to embrace also. Next. Okay, so I am a fan of the vision of our current LCP, Ms. Joyce Domingo. And for the term 2013-2014, we are going to fortify this vision. Okay, we envision ISEC USD to be the first top-of-the-mind organizations that students will look for during the recruitment fair because of our capacity to drive personal and professional growth. To our members, for our offering of a quality leadership platform, and also especially the opportunity to touch other people's lives through our impactful projects. Next. So as you can see, we have 3-term objectives here. So currently we are on our establishment phase. Okay, this term is we are in the establishment phase. And for the term 2013 to 2014, we are going to strengthen our foundation so that we will able to have sustainability in terms of financial health and also the operation of the LC. So that after being established in the university, we can perform or deliver the ISEC products that we have and become relevant to the university and as well as to the world. Okay, so here are our focus areas. We have 2. So the first is the organizational development, which is mainly for the building of the internal capacity of ISEC USD. And second is the product innovation and management. So this is where we innovate and invest on more impactful and sustainable projects. So first, for our organizational development strategy is the shift in the organization. As you saw in my in the last convocation, I had the BD department, but after some time of reflecting and consulting with my mentors and peers, I realized that there will only be few members, TM and TS, as we start the next term. This is due to some of them graduating, and the others who ran and have been elected in their local organizations. Yeah, so we do not. It's not really practical for us to flatten the organizational structure. So the function of BD will now be merged with ICX. So ICX will be responsible for raising TNs for GIP and GCDP, and also this department will be responsible for the Ramarep processes and also the servicing. For the projects, this department is responsible for the project based on exchange, project management as well. And for ER, it will focus on the LC financial sustainability. FLA finance or the finance and legal administration will be responsible for finance tasks and legal administrative tasks. For internal brand building of ISEC USD, OGX for outgoing exchanges, and also TM, which will play a big role in this coming term, who will be responsible for the local committee and the membership development. Okay, so through this, I believe that the departments necessary for next term is going to be established in the next term. Okay. So once we have completed the roster of executive board, up next is the streamlining of the operation. So this would mean re-evaluating the operations of each of the departments, rethinking if there are better ways and more practical ways of how to operate these departments, and also we grow it mature, we standardize it so that maybe at the second quarter of our term, or during the term 2014-2015, 2015-2016, we can fully upscale the operations of our LC as we focus on growth and optimization of the LC operations, respectively. So this promotes integration and synergy among the departments and improves information sharing, since we have a standard operations or knowledge about all the departments. So moreover, there will be more motivated and efficient team leaders and team members in each of the departments. So third is the better engagement with ISEC and team member and team leader programs. So we do engagement with ISEC for us to expand our reach as an organization. And our target market here are basically non-ISECers and those who happen to drop by and get engaged with our events as ISEC USD. So, and for those who wish to become part of our organization, of course, we have to deliver quality and value-adding team member and team leader programs to them. So, we should take into consideration that we are not the only organization that offers leadership development. Yeah? So, but our key differentiator here is that aside from our TM and TLP programs, we also develop globally oriented top talent leaders of the world, and that is through the exchange. Okay. So this will result to more developed, motivated, and functional team members and team leaders across all departments. Yes. So for the second focus area, product innovation and management, again, innovating and investing on impactful and sustainable projects. So there will be three strategies for this focus. First is the events and project management, which will be responsible for the non-exchange products of ISEC that are still relevant to us. Like, for example, these are examples of the national product portfolio, the Global Youth to Business Forum, the Global Youth Summit, and we have started a leadership conference last year, which is the So You Think You Can Lead. Second is the project based on exchange. So these are where direct relevance to ISEC is made through our IGCDP ICX. Okay? The latter is considered, or the P boxes, is considered as an expense in our LC. However, we can look at it in a different perspective. These P boxes tackles or advocates to social issues, where companies also advocates in. So these projects are also possible for CSR solution to these companies that makes it more marketable and more profitable in our part. So with these two, it is expected to generate good financial health for our LC for financial sustainability. Okay. And of course, there is a need to communicate all these good case practices to build a better reputation of ISEC, of the ISEC brand in our internal and external network. So, and this we will do through a better PR strategy with the help of course, the social media.